Excuse me for being pedantic, but I don't. You put me some different piece, and problem is that this is not the
I'm
end.
Sorry.
So, and there are some things at the end that I wanted to draw your attention to. Look, it's very beautiful and it's musical and it's really moving. I think that you too much use opportunity. You see, Schumann is of course very passionate, but not every climax is of the same size. And in your case, you see that something is going, and you and then it's again. And so you see I think that this music is much more built than it would appear from the first sight. For the first sight, we say, wow, he's passionate, he's in love with Clara. And it is this theme, you know, from the beginning, which is actually comes from this ta 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 ta. Okay, it's all fine and nice. However, there are inner logic, there is construction. You see here, there are plenty of buildings, new buildings, that they may look sometimes crazy, but there is a big sense to that, and beauty, and they have to stand and all that. That is, I think you are too easily provoked. You know, just every little crescendo, it's already provocation for you to go like this. And then eventually it means less because once and twice and 3 times and 4 times, okay, so what else is new? So that's, look, I think that the main thing in the beginning is this, it starts ta-ti, and the tension, that he-ta-ti-ti-ta, it drives the whole thing forward. I would not why? What do you need? It's hard. Here you have to take the bull by horns. And you say, well, Mr. Bull, yes, nice to meet you, and then let's do some business. Let's do some deal, as now American president says. Let's have deals. So, but no, it's immediately goes, and then please remember the theme. Sometimes it goes in the beginning in half notes, yes? But then there are times that it goes in quarter notes. It sounds too much same. Not too absolutely same, but too close to being same. Why don't we start, please? It's ta-tam. There is no more crescendo. It starts from the top. From this, and then it goes little by little to relax. Then back. This piano, it's something. Well, you played less. But it was not fortissimo and piano, not at all. So it's fortissimo, we just count. Fortissimo, then forte, then mezzo forte, then mezzo piano, and then piano. 5 degrees immediately down. It's like yesterday, somebody who drove me from the airport said, well, at noon it was 19 degrees, and in the evening it was 3 or 4. So it's a very big difference. And if you come out dressed for the day, then at night you are freezing. So it's immediately, those are contrasts. Not every climax you explode. Please. Like vibrato. Yeah, except I don't want it to be ta-tam, but tam-pa-pam. Like here, it is a yam-pa-pam, no tam-ta-tam. So here it is also the first note, not the third one. Let's start again. It somehow takes too long until the top note comes. It should be tam, yeah, grab it. It's melodic ta-tam, not ta-tam. It's not march. Now, you made this beautiful piano, then you said, well, we have to add something. No. And then you do it, you show it, but it is too much. It should be some, like inside, like some sort of doubt. Maybe he says, oh, I love it. And maybe I'm too crazy for you. Maybe it will not work out. You see, inner thing, he is afraid himself of that thought, of this step. And you say, pop. It's okay, it's good, but it's too obvious, too much in your face, you see. So from the piano, please, if possible. See difference? See the difference? And then don't drop. Vibrato. Okay, now look. Here is Mr. Schumann. So here we had 8, and here we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Exactly. Not a little bit here, a little bit there. He could have very nicely have written poco ritenuto or poco meno mosso. No, he writes exactly 5. There were 8, and now it is 5. Show it. It's like, nobody does. At the end of Schumann's concerto cadenza, it's a then ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, and then ta-ta-ta. So it's 8, then it is 7, and then it is 6. Everybody plays passages back and forth, very nice. But he loved playing with numbers, and that's means here it is also this thing between 1 2 That's if you do it well, not heavily, but if you do it advisedly, thinking of it, it adds a lot. Believe me. So. Piano and it is quarters. So we should ta 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 ta. If first he said, "I love you so much," then he looks into her eyes and said, "But I really love you. Don't you understand? It is not anymore declaration. It's he implores her to reciprocate." So it's the same thing, but how different? See, so we finish this ta 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 ti ta ta, and then tempo ti da dum ta ta da. Oh no, why crescendo? Why? Now crescendo. This we heard already, but this. La, A is quarter note, yes, and then F is quarter note, and the C is 2 quarter note. Ta, ti, ti. You know how you play, ta, 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 and that's because of trill. And who cares about the trill? You have to show it, but it doesn't have to ruin the main melody because of you need to do 2 voices very different with the same hand. That is already your problem. as a pianist, as a very good pianist, to solve. But you don't say, well, who cares? Da-da-dum, da-dum. It was very, like this, you know. Now, because it takes you almost additional quarter to finish the trill. Yes, you need a budget to finish, to close off the trill. Why? It's not ta-tam. Look, remember, in romantic music, when we have a slur, the beginning of the slur, it's always the heaviest thing. It doesn't matter that it is a very weak. See, I always tell my students that it is true, general rule is that when strong beat is strong beat, weak beat is weak beat. So one is strong, and 4.5 or 4 and little part, that certainly is weak. It's the same thing like when you drive. You drive? No. Okay, but you know that if you drive and there is a green light, so you go. And if the other one has a red light, so it has to wait. Fine and nice. That's the law. But if the other one with the red is ambulance or fire truck or any sort of emergency vehicle, so then it goes and you have to wait because this is the special situation. In music, there are quite a bit of special situations. And so when we have in the upbeat, the melody starts, and it happens quite often, then that is more important. For example, when you play this, you don't play ta 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 ti, and that's how it should be, right? Because that's the beat. So here, ta 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 ti ti. I beg you, not. He says, I beg you. You see, it's not that I give you order. Yeah, please. And it's continuous. You know, we have ti ta tam pa pa ra ti ti ra. No. Many people play like that, but that's wrong, because that's the whole thing. This theme of Clara Schumann that goes down. It's not, right? Please. So this thing you have to work out. It has to be ti ti tom ti ti ti. There are many things that are happening. I'm not saying that it is easy. I'm not blaming you, but I'm saying that it is not up to the level that it has to be. You have to work on this descent. Let's continue. Okay. That is something that I do not understand. And there is actually no reason why I wouldn't understand. Because look, we have here diminuendo and we have here ritardando, right? Until when?
No. Until here.
Until here, until the A flat. Pam, 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 pam. And to strengthen, he repeats it 4 times, actually 5 even. But till here you go. You hear, it becomes like one ends and the other already pushes up. And it is sort of very unclear situation. It is quite clear that this passage goes down, and then suddenly says, wake up! You cannot be half awake. You sleep, go up. That kind of thing was happening, and it is A flat. Don't do it. Those 16th notes, they are still lighter. They cannot come up to the level of ta, 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 neither to the left hand nor to the right hand. It is just a remembrance of the beginning that was this commotion. Yes? Can I ask you to do something, to try something? To take this D minor, take the pedal, and start that without changing pedal. Yeah, and it is not ta ta ti. You always want to make a crescendo on this descent. Don't do it. You see, it is a variation of the main theme, but it is so lyrical, and it is good to start. It's such a pity to lose after all this tam pam pam, after so many times tam ta tam tam ta tam tam pam pam, it's divine. And you know that's what Brahms likes so much. To take the fourth and then gradually to descend. It's, quite something. Yes, two voices. Same theme. It doesn't matter that it is not on top voice. No rubato. Now, look. Now it's misterioso. We have unison. It's very untypical to Schumann. You have it as Schubert more. But here, it's really mystery. Sorry. It's like he's telling you some kind of secret. Again. So then ta ta ta. Do it by twos, by 2 8 notes, like don't do ta 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 ta. Please. Again. Hey, why do you They're together. And now he's late. Show that he is late. And you say, you are late, so you go to hell. Nobody cares about you. We listen only to the melody. Show. Yes, and not only this, show also. Okay, but please start one bar earlier when they go together. Unison. Now. Okay, very good. Only remember ta 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 ti 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 and taper off. I don't hear this, the octave. And why do you suddenly stop? You see, it doesn't start here. It starts from here. Right? Or yes. So. No, I don't want to hear. It is ta 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 ta. Two voices. There is a rest. In the bass, there is a rest on the first quarter. Please don't hold the and then it's variation on the. It's like cantus firmus in the bass. Do re mi fa do re mi fa do re mi fa. Tetrachord that goes up and those ti ta ta ti ti. Okay. It's too much. We will hear it. I would go to and then all the changes that occur, but let this still. Okay. Now, and then we have only the E flat staying, nothing else, because all other voices have rest. You see what I mean? Okay. Off. Oh, why so quick? It's adagio. No, crescendo, 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 and ta, ti, ti, ti. Yes. Very good, except that F is much too long. Ti, ta. And then dead. It's very, and then yam, pam, pam, pa, pa, pam. You see? It's not by chance that he decided, well, we have piano, let's do something forte, some octaves, some master. No, it's something almost life ends. Do it. Ta, ta, ta. Ti, ti, ta. This rest. Ta, ta, it's not one, it's ta, ta. Okay? No. Ta, 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 ra, ta, 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 ta. Very rhythmical. This bass. You see, it was all the time, it was late. And here it is on the beat. Please show that. Yeah, and then titim, papam, titim, tatam. Don't. Of course, there is something to it. It is 8th note. And the first is 16th note. So it is a little bit more. However, it is still staccato. And you say, okay, say, no, ta-tam, and you sit down. Ta-tam. No, again I don't hear the one. I want to ask you a question, okay? We have the ta-tam. Then, which one of them is stronger? The first or the second? I mean, in between those two, here, which one is stronger?
This?
Yes. No, in them.
The second one.
Why?
Because it's a longer value on its first beat.
Okay, but how is the harmony? Okay, so don't, because when you emphasize the second one, you are actually breaking in the open door. It is clear that it is the end and all that. But it's the passion and the suffering and the pain, the sheer pain is in the first and not in the second. Second is relief, resolution, okay? Ta-tam! And don't do it so terribly fast. So you can eat ta-tam, yatam. Do it. Start not from above, but like you take out of it. Yes, yes, yes. Like orchestra, the trumpets, pa-pam. Where is the first one? You play it so fast and so light that we don't hear that, or very barely. Yeah, but don't stop before. Stop once you come. Where did we arrive? But you do like this. Before we arrive, you stop. And then, so, okay, so this is very little surprise. We expect that there will be something unusual. No, we go, and suddenly we are here. And then the team comes on that. Don't give away the secret. No. It is the same tempo and it is quarters, not halves. Here, the trumpets are with sordina, but they are trumpets. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Now you did much better than when you played the first time. But look what happens here. Ta 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 my ta ta. This you break out. There was a movie, Breakout of Alcatraz. You know this famous prison. It's impossible to break away, and still, who was this? I think Sean Connery or whatever was, this actor. He did ta 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 with your teeth, but you're too polite, Says little notes, so let's play it little. It's the most important. It's more important than the big one afterwards that is being repeated, because the other one is already goes. It's like in ice there is a ship which is called icebreaker. So it goes, and then others go that way. So the long note goes already when the ice is broken. And this little bloody note, appoggiatura, it breaks that ice. Tam, 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 iti, ta, ta, ta. Ah. You see? I played the wrong note in the left hand. Okay. And so you see where accents are for so long in the left hand. Now right hand also. Okay. Don't start again slow, because it's a continuation of the same trill. Don't start this because it is the last bar, so you start it again as if it is a new trill. It's not. What does he want with this Im Legendenton? What do you think? Why he writes that? What he wants you?
Some past.
Yeah, exactly. It's something old past. So it is not that you participate in some action, but you are telling, maybe from old books that, or manuscripts that were found in monasteries that described all sorts of things and so on. So this, it should be, and I personally like changing pedal. Not harmonically, it's okay, but it is too close somehow. And then those variations, you know, I always think about, it's like this old thing, you know, it gets, with time, all kinds of other stories there participate, and it becomes less clear what really happened, and everybody has interest to add certain things and something like that. It's so incredibly imaginative. But start like really something. It's a little bit like, it reminds me, you know what, in pictures at an exhibition, the old castle. Okay, so. Change belt. No. Change for 8 notes, please. So hurts. And no. Right? Or wrong?
No, right.
Pizzicato. Boom. Boom. Mezzo forte. Pop, pop, pop. So you see, those, look, pom, pom. Now they are ta, ta, ta. Pop, pop, pom. Okay? So it is like, you know, it's like in that old castle, the weeds, the grass begins to grow on the stones that there happened the tragedy hundreds of years ago, and more and more and more. Think about something like that. No, it's new, finished. Such a way that na ta 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 tam ya ta ta tam come to it. Wait, fermata, and now sing. Yes, now fermata is not on rest. There is no rest. Fermata is on that E flat. It's not E flat. It is C. No, it's not pianissimo. It's sing it. Okay, now look. You know that in the end, he quotes from An die ferne Geliebte. He almost quotes it here, but then he forgets and it goes away from that. But it is the moment where for the first time, this idea occurs. And now when you know that there is there in the end, So think about it. That he almost did it, but then maybe got distracted. I don't know. One of his 7 children said, he forgot that he wanted to put the quotation here. I don't know. No, ta, ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, 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 ti. And now he already forgot. Now he got another idea, so everything settled in different direction. Ta, ti, ta, ti, ti, ti. Yeah, very, please, don't do ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ti. It's rest that is important. Ti, 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 ta, speaks. You know, it should be not a song, it should be Sprechstimme. You know what Sprechstimme is. So it is ta, ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, 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 ta. Okay? So, because, you know, if you do it so fast and so light, so you could have not written, but simply get it's fine. Okay? You have this in the middle voices. You have a chromatic scale going up, and those plac, 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 pizzicato, and very, very in tempo. Stop, because Jose already made all kind of very strong pantomima signs to make a stop, and so we already almost got through what you presented me with. But you know, there are cuts everywhere here now in our life, you know, budgets and all that, so you cut the first movement. Very good. So, okay. And bravo. Actually, brava, you should say, right?
Thank you very much.